This is Finana Senpai. This one's actually so interestingly enough, this is probably the only scene where she didn't really take a bad turn. This is actually just one of the possible features that I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. Um, she's not on that path, unfortunately, but this is just a future of her having a lot of cats. Yeah. Let me just blow up my candle one sec. It smells pretty good. I'm gonna leave it there for now. Yep. She just has cats. Cute stuff. This is I don't even know if you guys know, but Aster did mention this previously. But essentially, this is when Aster he can technically eventually burn out. So here he lost his brightness. His light source faded away. And this is and it explained you might be like, well, what the heck? If you look in the back, the reason why the stars in the back are purple but not him shows that he's burnt out. Yeah, he dead. He dead. He a dead star. He a dead star. So just remember though, it's a possible future. It's not the future. This is the scene with the Korean. This is Scarla. Hi, Scarla. This is a scene where she is encountering a bad person, and that's pretty much all we know about it. This is Aya, and Aya. I remember this scene was really cool. Let me see if I pull up what Aya said. Aya explained it as this is an alternate timeline / possible future where Aya returns to heaven and totally wrecks the place. So she's basically overlooking an entire city of destruction, and she's wrecking the area of heaven because Aya is a weapon of mass destruction essentially. But this one is actually Petra. Hi, Petra. In Petra's lore, technically she is taken in by a research lab, yeah? And Petra in the research lab becomes social enough to live with, Nijisanji. This is when that research lab didn't quite do its job and Petra didn't quite get as social as she wanted to be. This is Selene. This is Selene's and also I really like this scene, by the way. I feel like the dragons are like so cool. Holy shit. Can we just admit this is really cool? Basically this is a scene where Selene just turns evil. Essentially, instead of being a dragon rider, she's a dragon commander and she's commanding dragons to basically destroy the world. So yeah, I mean, slay girl, slay. This is Hex being depressed. You might be thinking, oh, well, isn't that basically Hex right now? Yeah. This one's really cool. This one's really cool. So Fulgur Senpai, I actually, you know what? I feel like because Fulgur Senpai really goes into his own lore a lot. You might be able to understand easy peasy. So Hex stays the same. Okay, so technically it's Hex kind of like not actually meeting XLA. Hex just kind of being alone, being really depressed. It's kind of an unfortunate future where he's not able to find the people that can help him out. But I like to just think that Hex is just his usual self. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys actually go watch Fu-chan's or Fulgur Senpai's say original song, for instance, where he really gets into his lore. This is Legatus, is that a word? This is the Legatus future. Legatus 505 specifically feature. It's an evil Legatus where instead of Fulgur being the really cool cyborg that he is now, he's standing at the heads of an army of cyborgs that look like him. Yeah, and he kind of tortures people. And this is, as I explained before, and the songbird actually just becoming, demon-oriented essentially. This is Vox Senpai. This was actually a teaser to his second outfit, which is really cool, by the way. I think though technically my video came out after his release, so basically what I'm trying to say is I got to see his outfit before you guys. Kakui. This is a scene where Vox and okay, Vox Senpai is also very particular about his own lore, so I'm just kind of do my best not to, mess it up. But essentially, this is a scene where he is questioning what have I done. There's blood running down his horns as his arms. He's very much in pain and agony, thinking, what have I done? And it's in huge regrets. It's that kind of scene. This one is so cool. First of all, the art is really dope, but you might be wondering what the heck it is. It actually took me a while to understand what the heck it is as well. But that was blood. I mean, no, it's ketchup. YouTube, it's just ketchup. YouTube. But this is the council, and I think it's really only best if you guys understood Millie Senpai's lore itself. I think it's better for her to explain it than me. But this is referring to the council. The council is always bored, and this is membership only content, so I'm not gonna say it out loud. But essentially, I'm just gonna quickly, just simply summarize it as saying, I mean, this is really cool stuff, man. Like, guys, this is so cool. This is really, really cool. It's just I can't say it because it's membership. Let me just read one line. Sorry, Melissa. Let me just read one line. If she keeps saving the people she loves, how does she save herself from the pain? One council asked. No one answered back. In fact, no one knows the answer. They're not capable of human emotions after all. This scene was part of a lot of talk. You might be wondering, number one, what's the clock there for? The clock refers to a lot of things. Like I mentioned before, the 12 p.m., 12 a.m. being the new starts. But it actually also refers slightly to the headmaster's powers. I don't really completely know it. In fact, I don't even know if any of actually really understands his powers. But he's a dangerous man, is all I would say. He's a very dangerous person. Now again, this scene never happens. As you can see, the shadow here is blue as well. This scene never happened. Remember that. This scene never actually happened. This is just me. This is literally just the scene. This is literally just me in the dream. I'm seeing all these futures. I'm having the burden of having to go through all these futures and trying to either save him or just even look through them. And the burden of it is making me sad and making me tear up. But then who do I see in my dream? It's my headmaster. Because the headmaster to me, at least when it comes to my powers, is someone I could look up to and someone that could protect me. However, remember that this is technically not actually the headmaster. Never forget that. This is a scene where he gives me my necklace, I guess. Also, as you can see, if you guys didn't notice, there's a little symbol on his coat pocket. That shows that he is indeed at least affiliated with XLA, if at all, but he is indeed my headmaster, yes. So I reach out for it. This is probably the only time where I might mention that not having tattoos here is actually canon. And this is young me. This is young me. This is young Ver. Long hair, yes. Teenage Ver, yes. It's me about 80 years ago, yes. Yeah, it's pretty cute. I think it was pretty cute. I agree. It's a pretty cute guy. Yep. And then as for the color of the area, the leaves are blue, the lake is blue. Let's just say, you know what? I'll say it right now. I'll say it. There's a forest I used to go to a lot when I was a kid. Write this down. This is important. There's a forest I went to a lot when I was a kid. And that place was very mystical. Not entirely sure why or how. But the leaves were actually blue. And the lake was actually blue as well. It's very pretty. Very pretty. But that lake... that lake is not exactly... doesn't exactly bring the best of memories. And then... Whisper, whisper, whisper. Now you might be wondering, what is he saying here? What is this guy saying here? Just know this means this. Let me just say it out for you guys. Wake up is what he's saying. And I woke up. Woke up to my alarm. I'm huffing and puffing. Can you feel my heartbeats? Hearts and beats. And I'm in a break of sweats. I need a shower. And this is the necklace scene. And notice that I'm actually grabbing onto my soul. I didn't even realize it, but I was using my powers unconsciously. And here is my soul. It's my first time showing you guys my soul, actually. It's kind of embarrassing, not gonna lie. You guys saw too much. Oh my god. But yes, I'm using my powers, and as you guys know, my powers is to look into the future. However, there is no future here that I can see. This is honestly a very sexy image, by the way. Very sexy image. Still nothing. And the still nothing, hope you guys understood by now, means that I'm still unable to see my future. Still black, still dark. And that's lore 2.0. Hopefully that made more sense. Did that help?